Okay, I'm trying to hide all these in conduit. So what I've decided to do is I put these conduit nipples, or I think they're called glands, in here. So on the back of the battery cabinet, I'm putting these so that I'm putting them just about middle on the back on one side. This one I'm going to put it on the right side, and this one over here I'm going to put it on the left side. Go right in there, and I can run the cables through the battery rack out the back side. Got the negative going down here along the side of the batteries and out through that and up through here. There we go. How's that? So tighten those up a little bit. I got a lot of slack in here. I'm going to leave some slack just for the hell of it. Since I'm in here anyway, I thought I would probably shorten these, because I had them loop a big, like a foot long loop down inside here, and that's going to interfere with my battery cables, so I decided to take that loop out and shorten them. Fun. Yeah, there we go. Got these beautiful 1 gauge wires to the batteries. I think that's probably long enough. Yeah, that's plenty long enough. Okay, that is battery number 1 hooked up. Very close up with this stuff. Alright, comes out of the back, through the conduit, up to there, put it like a 1 foot loop in it, so I can move this thing around. And I think I'm done for the night. I don't know. I'm going to take a break and then come back and see about doing this battery. Okay, did some housekeeping, and I've got all the high-powered wires in conduit now, and got the doors on the battery racks. Got this little guy, put new casters on him so I could roll him back in here. So everybody's happy. These guys are still charging. Yeah, going to the last little percent. These guys are already full. So they're waiting for these guys to catch up. Okay, this is the only time this thing ever makes any noise is when it's a very bright sunshiny day and it's charging batteries, and it's just now winding down. I think probably because batteries are at 95% or better. So yeah, so the fans just shut off. Anyhow, I've pretty much wrapped it up in here except for this guy, the Rapid Shutdown, and I need to go find out where the connections are, because I thought I knew where they were, and I opened this up and there's supposed to be a red jumper somewhere that I remove and replace it with a switch, but I don't see the red jumper, so I need to go pull up the manual and find out where it is. Okay. Apparently I have an older version of this board, because there should be another terminal strip like this one right here, and that's where the little red jumper that I'm supposed to remove and replace with my switch. So I need to go find the instructions for the older version of this board. This is the Rapid Shutdown switch. Found an older version, or not the older version, but a handy guide on how to install this on this version. You cut that yellow wire, you put a connector on it, they say a female connector, and then on your Rapid Shutdown switch you wire it and put a male connector on it that matches with that one, and then you're done. This switch needs to be the normally closed, and I just got this off of Amazon, and it doesn't say, but with the meter I found out that this is the normally closed side. And now the other side is normally open. Okay, this switch comes with this little box, and this mounts on the wall, and you close it up. There's a gasket around the switch that's sealed, and there's I guess a waterproof plug in the bottom, and then there's O-rings around the switch itself, so it's pretty much waterproof, so you can set it outside. And there it is. We're up high enough where little kids can't get to it, but easily seen. Shut it, reset it. Usually when I shut down in here it goes dark, but I installed a transfer switch in here just for this building, so whenever I shut this thing off I'll just switch over to the grid. So I'm gonna, there goes solar. And shut off the batteries. I just heard the transfer switch. Okay, and I'm going to turn off the loads too, because I don't want anything in here alive while I'm in here working. So shut that guy off. Now reach in here to my little transfer switch. Hey, and I got lights again. So just finished this Rapid Shutdown switch, and what I did is found this yellow wire. They tell you where it is in the manual, or the installation guide for this Rapid Shutdown. Find the yellow wire, cut it, shut your inverter off first, because it'll go into Rapid Shutdown. Even if you've got it shut down, you got the solar turned off, you got everything turned off, it will still try to go into rapid shutdown. You can hear the fans come on. So anyhow, shut it down. When you cut that, make sure the grid's disconnected too. You cut this yellow wire, you splice in your switch here, and then power back up. Everything's fine. So I got to thinking about this thing out here in the rain and the sunshine. I just don't trust it's going to last very long, so I went and bought one of this double gang outdoor weatherproof covers for it. So I'll be putting that on today. Okay, as it turns out, this plus the base is too tall. I can't get the cover closed on this box. It's not tall enough. So what I decided to do was shorten this a little bit. It's still too tall. So what I'm going to do is cut me a hole in the wall just big enough for the switch to go through, and mount this directly to the wall and just throw the base away. That should work. There we go. Much better. It fits right in there. Hey, perfecto. I need to put some RTV on the back to make sure it doesn't leak, but that's looking pretty good. I just need to put these 4 screws in and I'm done. Yeah. Perfecto. Done. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? When it's far less likely to bump it by accident and shut everything down. You have to deliberately lift that cover and press that button to shut down the inverter. So I'm very happy with this solution, and it's weatherproof. So there's a foam gasket on the back of that plastic cover, so it seals up against the back of the shed. So that's pretty much it. The rapid shutdown switch was the last step of this project. I think now it's legal, and I think now it will pass inspection. I'm not sure I want to do that just yet because I'm not exporting to the grid. I'm completely off grid right now, and I want to run through the summer, probably to the end of July, before I make a decision about whether or not I want to export, because I want to see just how long my batteries will last after about 3 or 4 days of no sunshine, of rain, and see if I've got the capacity to sell back to the grid. So I'm going to wait until then. So this is probably the last video of this project. It's been fun. I may make just one more video to kind of summarize how I got started and how I got to where I am right now. Just a summary of all the equipment and stuff I bought and all the mistakes I made. And I'll wrap that up probably next week or so. I'm watching my electric bill right now, and it's very entertaining because I see times where I was testing 18 kPV off grid, and I see my electric bill drop to 0, and I mess around for 3 or 4 days, let that settle, and then I had to stop and dig the trench to the house, to the shed, and so I had the grid connected in, and then now for the last 2 weeks now I've been off grid, and it's fun to see that the electric bill goes to 0 and flatlines. So anyhow, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope that you've enjoyed my videos and you've followed along my journey of DIY solar. And if you have and you're going to go shopping at Signature Solar, I'm an affiliate, and I do earn a commission if you buy anything there. And if you use my name during checkout, Gerard Pinot, no spaces, all uppercase. If you use my name, you'll get $50 off an order of 500 or more. So anyhow, enjoyed it, and appreciate your support, and we'll see you next video.